Animal magic, a kind of treatment designed to stimulate people who are withdrawn or uncommunicative, has recently been given a new name: pet therapy. It has given difficult children, lonely old people, and even antisocial prisoners a completely new outlook on life. Even though pet therapy is only now being widely used, it is not a new idea. In the 18th century, an English doctor, William Tuke, filled the grounds of a hospital for mentally disturbed people with chickens, rabbits, and goats, at a time when people were usually punished for strange behavior rather than helped. It was a radical new approach to treating the mentally disturbed. Tuke's idea was that patients could learn self-control by caring for creatures weaker than themselves. This is an idea which has persisted. In New York, horses, cows, cats, and dogs were recruited to heal soldiers who had been wounded during World War II. These animals comforted the traumatized and helped the battle scarred to avoid becoming obsessed with their injuries. During the 1970s, scientific interest was rekindled by a study that had originally set out to examine the connection between social conditions and heart disease. Quite by chance, researchers discovered that the survival rate of people who owned a pet was significantly greater than those who didn't. At first, they treated these findings with suspicion, but the more research that was done, the more conclusive the proof became. People with pets really were living longer. It was discovered that stroking a cat or dog lowers a human being's blood pressure and reduces anxiety. Just having an animal around you can lower your heart rate. Cats and dogs aren't the only pets that can help you to relax either. A dental school in America has discovered that gazing at fish in a tank helps patients relax before undergoing dental treatment. The current trend towards using pets in therapy sessions is based on the work of an American psychologist, Dr. Boris Levinson. He was treating a child who was very withdrawn and refused to talk. One day, Dr. Levinson took his dog, Jingles, to the therapy session, and to his surprise, the child began stroking and cuddling the dog. Through more contact with Jingles, the child became increasingly open and approachable, and Levinson was able to complete the psychotherapy successfully. But what aspect of the animal-human relationship is the cause of such benefits? Does the companionship of animals fulfill certain basic human needs that are still not fully understood, but which are nevertheless vital to our sense of well-being? One recent study revealed that there were significantly fewer minor illnesses such as colds, backaches, and stomach problems among adults after they had acquired a pet. It is difficult to know if they became healthier as a result of acquiring their pet, but they certainly perceived themselves to be so, the researcher said. There is no real explanation, however, for why animals can change people in various ways. Elizabeth Ormerod, who is spearheading a campaign to introduce pets into a Scottish prison, has watched the effect of animals on prisoners. Animals help to dispel tension, she says. The Scottish prisons that have some involvement with animals report fewer disturbances as well as better relationships between staff and prisoners. Caring for a pet encourages compassion and reverence for life, says Ormerod. You could call it humane education. And here's boy with his doggy. Cute. That's all. Bye bye.